remember what we cover, whatever it is, whose responsibility is it? If I want you to remember it, whose responsibility is it? It's my responsibility. If I need to put it in such a way that you remember it, you have your own responsibility. But if I'm communicating with anyone, whose responsibility was it to put it in such a way that Ralph remembered what to do? Mine. Put it in such a way. If he didn't get it, he didn't understand. If I wanted to have it done, it's my responsibility. So I put the responsibility back on you. We're going to talk about responsibility after the break. But how are you going to make it easy for people to remember that? Because the implication is, if you want people to influence people, are they going to have to remember what you say? So is it their responsibility for making sense out of your blah?
No.
All right, so it's your responsibility to put it in such a way that they remember it. So how are you going to make it easy for people to remember Sally?
I don't know. Am I going to change your hobby now because of that?
Could do. I know. So I sense resistance here.
Well,
Okay.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How many people in the room changed the name of the person once they had to put an association with it?
I didn't want,
Huh? Fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you change it to.
I can't find.
You're right. You can't find it. No, you're right. You can't find. No, you're right. You can't find it. Be careful what you tell yourself. You can't find a way. So you just program yourself for not finding it.
I don't have a word.
Not yet.
rhymes with
Not
that.
yet. But saying I can't do it, will that help you? It's like saying I can't influence that person, they'll never change. If I'm going around meeting 150 people, and I know I'm going to be provocative and I'm going to push your buttons today, and I'm going to challenge you. But if I'm going around meeting 150 people, do you think in my head I'm saying, I'm rubbish at names? I'm no good, I can't do this. This will be the day I really mess it up. Yeah? What am I saying in my mind? I'm good at names. I'm good at names. I've done this before. I'm good at names. So be careful what you tell yourself. You won't be the only person I catch today. Okay? People say what they don't want. You don't want to be saying things that aren't memorable, do you?
No.
So then don't start from a position of saying I can't do it. So are you open for some help from someone else?
Yeah, of
Great.
course.
How can we make it easy to remember Sally?
Give us something to associate it with.
Okay, great. So to get to the tennis match, she drives in a rally.
You have a rally in
Don't you
tennis,
have a rally in tennis, don't you?
Oh, right. Yeah, there you go. Now there's your link.
I'm looking at tennis.
There's your link. Did you hear the link, Karen?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So, you want to tell her again?
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Sally loves to rally.
But it's
She's
like
part
a third
German, you see.
language, so
Yeah, but Sally loves to rally. But you can do it in any language. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you do this. You can do it in any language. But you need something that works for you. Okay. So what is this?
It actually says rally.
Okay. So Sally loves to rally.
Yeah.
All right. Great. So you had it.
Yes.
So why did you give it away?
You said not to write words.
All right. So you couldn't say it because I said you couldn't write it. Okay. But notice your resistance to change here too. Okay. I'm not trying to be the bad guy here, but notice how you try and defend your corner. What you resist, you're stuck with. I'm not saying anything you do is good or bad. I'm suggesting that think about what you say before it comes out your mouth. So, are you any good at remembering names?
Yes.
Are you any good at making up rhymes in any language?
Not really.
Are you any good at making up rhymes?
I'll try to be.
Oh, I'll try. Oh, great. Thank you very much. Great. Okay. Go. Okay. Can you try and pick up that pen, please?
Okay.
Great. No. I don't want you to do it. No. I just want you to try and do it. Okay. Just make a lot of noise and go, okay, I'm trying. Say it out loud. I'm trying.
I'm trying.
I'm really trying.
I'm
You hear
trying.
people say this at work, don't you? I'm trying to get that sale.
Okay,
I'm
I'll
trying.
do it.
Okay, do you want, just do it. What was easier?
Doing it.
Okay, so you're going to try, you're going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
Right, are you good at remembering names?
Yes.
Are you good at making up rhymes for names?
Extremely.
Right. And so, you've got 1 more minute to learn the names. Go. Who's that?
Dead Ted.
Sorry?
Dead Ted.
Dead Ted. Who's that?
Jane.
Jane.
Jane. Ah, Jane. What about Jane?
She likes music.
What's the link?
Sorry?
What's the link? How are you going to make it easy for me to remember that? You're absolving yourself from responsibility here.
Yeah. What?
Pardon?
It's easier.
No, no. What's the name?
Jane.
How are you going to make it easy for me to remember Jane? Jane on the plane. Oh, plane Jane. Right. Okay. No, I didn't get that. Sorry. Is that? I didn't get it.
Okay.
It was I missed it.
My fault.
Plain Jane.
Good move. We'll talk about that in a minute. And circle up, please. Circle with me, shoulder to shoulder. Hold them out in front of you. And who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Great. Hey, did you say earlier that you're no good at remembering names?
Yes.
Great. Okay.
Sam. This is Rob. That's Sleazy Sue. You've got to tell me. It's all right, don't tell me.
Yeah.
Harry. Tim. Jenny. Ollie. Jake. Noel. Madge. Lucy. Scary Mary. Rolf. Jane. Ted. That's Michael. And that one is Sally. Well, you got that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, two things. Two things. Look at the look on his face. How do you feel?
Fantastic.
I was like,
Worst person to pick.
why? Why is that?
He loves this.
No. But you said he's no good at remembering names. Has this been a shift for you?
Yeah, definitely. Rubbish it is.
So never again can you ever say honestly that you're no good at names. Now the implication also goes through the rest of your life. What else are you currently saying or thinking that you're no good at? Because even though all of you maybe haven't got them all yet, but do you have more than you thought you would?
Yeah.
Are you far better than you thought you'd be?
Yeah. It takes a little while, but yeah.
Oh, you're right. No, it takes a while. Yeah, you're right. It'll always take a long time for you.
No.
Be careful what you tell yourself.
Yeah.
If I say something's going to be a struggle, what will my subconscious look for? All the negatives, all the reasons that it's going to be a struggle. So then you can say, I knew that. You get to be right. Part of my travels, I went to Mount Everest Base Camp. So I didn't climb the mountain, but I went to base camp, 5,500 metres. And there was mountaineers there, and I was sort of sitting there and eating with them and drinking with them. And they were looking at the route up. Now, what route were they looking for?
I'm going to get them to the top.
The route that was going to get them to the top. So were they looking for the most difficult route? They might choose the most difficult way because it hasn't been done that way before, but when they choose that way, which way are they looking to do that? The quickest and easiest way. So if you focus on the problem, you get more problems. So wherever you are in your life right now, whatever's happening, be careful not to focus on the problem. Look past the problem for the solution. Look to the point where you're going to go, yes. Look for the point where this person is going to say, yes, I'll do that for you. And that's how we know we've been successfully influencing someone. Now, the other thing was, did you want Michael to succeed? Yeah. Notice as you're going around, you're going, you were hoping, you were...
Not lying.
I'm suggesting the opposite is true. I think, honestly, when someone has a go at this, you want them to succeed. Why? Why do you want them to succeed?
It's a winning feeling, isn't it?
Well, you could be next.
You could be next, yeah. So if they can do it, I can do it. Also, if you want him to succeed, now you've got a team. That's part of the reason this course is on and everybody's attending. Is that, okay, sometimes it feels like some people are on the opposite team. Is that right? You know, it's a good company to work for. You know, a lot of people here have been a long while, and I feel like